Joining us this morning to talk more about that is attorney Kelly Saindon, who specializes in employment law. Good morning, Kelly. Nice to have you here.
Good morning. Thank you. Nice to see you.
We were chatting a little bit. You know, a lot of this seems like common sense, but you would be surprised at what kind of things people are still posting on their Facebook and Twitter for their employers to see, right?
Absolutely. People are not using common sense. They're putting things out there that are damaging to the company, that put them in a bad lighting, that make them look unprofessional, like party animals.
Let's talk about the legal aspect to this. Is it legal to fire someone for a Facebook post or tweet?
In Illinois, it absolutely is. You can be fired at any time for any reason.
And then now, speaking on company time, a lot of people are Facebooking when they're at work. What kind of issues are we talking about there?
Well, you're wasting company time. You're not focused on your job. When you see that there's consistent updates throughout the day, what is the company paying for?
Was this legally, was this a way to do it? Was this a fair suspension?
No, I don't think it was. I think
not?
he's being treated disparately. I think when Lou Piniella trash talks Milton Bradley, he gets away with it. There's no issue. It's when he's not performing, they use him as a scapegoat, and they draw attention away from the losing games by let's suspend this guy. They knew about his anger management problems. They knew about the issues when they signed him.
I mean, he did fulfill his terms of the contract. Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely. I'm saying he did his job. And it's interesting because you're bringing up all these other points to talk about the suspension, and that is not what he's being suspended for. But really, it is.
Well, what is he being suspended for?
I'm thinking there's a possibility as well. I'm thinking he's historically been violent against women. This dates back to the early 90s. He's had girlfriends say that he's thrown them down, busted their lip open. Denise Richards had an order of protection against him. And domestic violence, as you know, used to be treated differently in the past, and they didn't take women seriously, and they ended up dead. Charlie allegedly has said that she was the aggressor, and he was just fending off the attack. Right. It's high profile, and there's the problem that if they just let it slide and try to push it under the rug, there are going to be a lot of angry women's group out there, a lot of domestic abuse victims coming forward saying why, because he's a celebrity. But obviously they found something credible because they did take him into custody, and they are looking into pressing charges.
Well,
I agree that a warrant is appropriate in specific instances, but I don't agree with Mimi's argument that we have a reasonable expectation of privacy specific to cell phones. Think about it, Clayton. Every time you go through a toll booth, that's tracked. Every time you use your ATM card, that's tracked. Every credit card purchase, that's tracked. You walk into a building, there's security cameras, that's tracked. So how using your cellular phone, when you call 911, they can locate you, so it helps in times of emergency. Well, it's not a constitutional right to an expectation of privacy, so you have to keep in mind that the Constitution does not guarantee privacy, and while we would like it to do so, a strict reading of the law, that's not the case.
All right, Mimi Coffey, Kelly Saindon, we appreciate you joining us this morning. Guys, call me later.
Thank you.